Well, hello, welcome to another one meal a day vlog. I'm out walking Bo and there's a dog across the street crying. You okay, dog? Oh no. Oh no. Hey, stop. All right, that was a bit of a distraction. Wasn't expecting to start the vlog. No, this dog. There's a squirrel, hang on. Good girl. Down. No squirrel. Nope, look. Good girl. All right, I think I can vlog. Okay, that dog I saw was just a really old dog. I talked to the owner and he wanted to say hi, and Bo went over and said hi to him. I was worried she was gonna play with him, and then she saw a squirrel and I had to train her so she can stop doing that. Because ever since I've lost weight, guys, it's been hard taming this beast. Where are you? There she is. Come here. Let's do it from that angle. Like, it's been hard taming her. I don't have the same size. Don't chase the magpie. Shut up. Wow. As I had when I was like 60 pounds heavier. So whenever I'm trying to hold her back, it's a lot of energy. I gotta use all my muscles, where back in the day I would just use my arm. Anyway, welcome to a keto omad vlog. Yes, it's another keto omad vlog. We're doing keto omad. We're just feeling it out. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Daniella Joy, and I've lost over 110 pounds on my weight loss journey. I've lost the majority of the weight with one meal a day. I lost 60 pounds with omad, and I've lost weight in multiple ways. I've used calorie counting, 3 meals a day, keto, the normal looking weight loss diet, but I found the most success with omad. So I'm continuing that on with keto omad, I must say, because it's powerful. Just crushes hunger, does all sorts of things for you, and it just makes losing weight easy. So if you're interested in learning about weight loss, omad, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like the video, guys, because these acts help me out. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Oh, I know why I'm out of breath, because I was holding her back from the squirrel. I am out of breath for a number of reasons. I just saw my massage therapist and she released my iliopsoas muscle that has been hard as a rock ever since I gave birth to my son. So that was kind of part of the birth injury I was dealing with it. Well, she released that, and then she released my neck. I did not realize how tight my neck was. And I've been instructed to do yoga and stretching for the next few days, which is perfect because when it comes to losing weight with omad, I honestly find it easier when you do very light exercise. I was pushing it really hard at the gym last week because I enjoy it, but my brain rebelled, and I'm still healing from this car accident. For those of you who don't know, I started one meal a day to help me stop overeating and binge eating after getting into a car accident last year. I was just, pain is my trigger. So I just overeat. So I was trying to do a prolonged fast. It didn't work. And I was like, you know what? Let's just give this stupid omad thing a try. And I did. And I was always against omad. And I got results. So it's been really helping me, A, shrink my appetite, B, suppress my ability to overeat, and control my binge eating. So there you have it. So I've been instructed to do that. But we're going to talk about keto omad for a second, and the importance of getting in foods that will help you. So I started eating avocado, as you guys saw in the last vlog, and beef liver. These two fruits or foods are very useful when you're doing keto omad because they're packed dense in nutrients. Now, beef liver has tons of vitamins, and avocado is full of electrolytes. So I've been noticing a major difference with my body when it comes to doing one meal a day with keto, because I was struggling as the leaner I got. So I think I'm able to ride this out as long as I'm having those high nutrient foods. And I also want to explain the importance of routine. I was losing track of my routine. I was not waking up in the morning and having my electrolyte drinks and having my vitamin C and my other multivitamins that really help me while I'm losing weight and healing through all of these injuries that I'm facing. As you can see, I'm in my lovely knee brace, waiting for surgery on that. So it's key to get into routine. Routine is everything when it comes to weight loss with one meal a day. Routine is everything, period. So it's important to have that. Sorry, I have everyone driving around me right now. I didn't think so. It's in the middle of the afternoon. I didn't think people would be here, but middle of the morning. But anyway, routine is everything. You want the routine to stick because that routine will set your habits and it will set your foundations. So I've been doing that lately, and I've been noticing that life has been infinitely easier sticking to things. It's key that I wake up in the morning and I have those electrolytes, and I take my 500 milligrams of vitamin C, and then I take magnesium glycinate, or I take magnesium citrate. I think I'm gonna start taking magnesium citrate because the medicine I was on for this knee has been messing me up. Also, another thing I wanted to talk about, the importance of, guys, I don't wanna like sugarcoat it for you. Coffee really does mess up your gut health. I eliminated coffee for the past few days and my stomach just flattened out. The way I did keto omad is that I eliminated coffee and I didn't have any sweeteners. So I'm eliminating my sweeteners, I'm eliminating my coffee, and I'm going back to old school, hard as nails omad, because that is what got me results. So I highly recommend, if you really want to make that metabolic switch, have black coffee only. Get rid of all artificial sweeteners when you are having your omad fast. Now, when I do have my keto meal, I have those Lily Mimic sweet, semi-sweet chocolate chips. I have those. So those are sweetened with stevia, but that is within my meal. But during your fast, you want it clean. It's just gonna get you better results. Clean, clean, clean. I was being lackadaisical with that, but honestly, the way I got results, it was a clean OMAD fast. No coffee, and if I did have coffee, it was black. But I highly recommend just eliminating it so you get that flat stomach. And also was having no artificial sweeteners during my fasting period, because those sweeteners do spike up your blood sugar levels. So just want to put that out there. Anyway, it feels good to be back on track. Not to mention, coffee, now that I've eliminated it, it actually messes up your sleep patterns. I know there's some science behind it. I was watching Stephanie Keto Person, and she talks about that too. She doesn't have coffee at all. It does mess things out. There are things you can have that can replace coffee that will give you energy. Like there's the holly plant tea that I have. I talked about it in my vlog before. You can have things like that. But honestly, eliminating the coffee has increased my energy, and I'm feeling infinitely better. I'm feeling like I did when I was like running down and being like really consistent on this entire keto OMAD journey. So I'm getting back to that. Sometimes you just have to struggle a bit to get yourself back in routine, but it's through that struggle and getting through it that you'll find results. Anyway, I got a good dog here. Very good dog. My training has been working. I'm going to continue this walk, and then I'm going to go home and edit some videos and do a live stream. All right, I just got back from Safeway. I grabbed a few things. I totally forgot what I grabbed, but it's on the screen, you can see. And I will be making some chili right now. That's what I'm doing. And as I was coming out from Safeway, I bumped into this lovely woman, and she asked me about my knee. At first, I was like, oh no, here we go. Because like, I don't know, I just get self-conscious about my knee, and it's just annoying, and I just don't like people knowing that I have, you know, that I'm injured, and I don't like the attention. But usually it's a good, some people are nosy, but this person was not. They shared with me that they were also waiting on surgery to see an orthopedic surgeon, and it took them 18 months just to get seen. 18 months. Thank God I'm speeding it up and going to Banff. And then we had a good conversation about Dr. Mindy Pell's intermittent fasting, the food industry, and how a lot of people have addiction to food and sugar. And I know for me, I have that problem. Like, obviously, I ballooned to almost 300 pounds, but you get addicted to the food. Like, you want it, especially when you have sugar. And she was saying the same thing. And she's a tiny little thing. And she's like, I try not to, but when I do have sugar, I notice the switch. And she intermittent fasts, so it's cool meeting people in real life that actually intermittent fast. And I told her about Dr. Jill Dispenza, and she told me, and I'm like, yeah, I know about Dr. Jill Dispenza. And she's like, I feel like people are starting to awaken and realize that their minds are more powerful than what we think, and our minds can help heal our bodies. And it was like such a cool conversation, and that's what I'm trying to tell you guys on this channel. Like, I share my journey because, you know, people are like, how do you do it? Your knees messed up, your shoulders messed up, take it easy. Our minds are literally our most powerful weapon on our weight loss journey, on our financial journey, on our happiness. Happiness comes from within. It does not come from the external. It is an internal pursuit. And it's something that we develop through really just finding purpose in our lives, taking care of ourselves, connecting with people around us. But like, happiness has to come from within, and it's all about how you perceive yourself in the world. If you have a negative like outlook on yourself, then of course you're gonna struggle with depression and anxiety. Don't get me wrong, I have trauma in my life. I struggle with depression and anxiety, but I noticed like it hasn't been a big thing recently. Like in December and earlier this year, I was very down and out. My depression was pretty low. I was very low. Very, 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 very low. But thankfully, I had the guidance of my doctors and my psychologist helping me through that. It was the worst year of my life. Second, I don't know what was, 2017, when I was hospitalized for depression and anxiety for 3 months, or this year. Who knows? But either way, it's like depression 0, Daniella 2. These things come in waves. They pass. They always do. And we have to recognize that we are more powerful beyond measure. And it really comes from finding that deep inner purpose. And it's a holistic journey. It's about getting better, you know, physically. And when you feel good physically, it kind of, you know, connects mentally. I remember watching a podcast and someone said that, I'm trying not to film so close, but here, that's a good angle. Someone said that the body is a great tool to get to the mind. And I think that was David Goggins. And it's so true. Speaking of body and mind, I got to get to yoga. My shoulder's pissing me off, but I'm going to do some yoga right now. I did get some chili on the pot. There's some chili that I'm going to make. I'm also making some keto style wings for the family because the Buffalo Bills are playing tonight, and we are an NFL household because all the boys talk about is NFL. Like, when you ask someone if they love football, they're like, I love football. They have this glow. My son's teacher is amazing, and I'm like, oh, I heard you love the NFL and you love football. She's like, I love football. Like, they have this like thing to them. It's like, you know, like those anime characters and their eyes like light out. That's what people who like football do. They have this like connection. It's so cute. So my son talked about football with his teacher today, and yeah, the Buffalo Bills are playing, and this family is a big Buffalo Bills family. Josh Allen is amazing. I think he's awesome. I love watching football. I'm not like that obsessed with it, but I do love the NFL. Like, there's no other athletes out there like the NFL athletes. They're quite the character. So I'll be making some keto style wings for everybody. Anyway, I'm gonna get to yoga and end this rant. All right, breaking my fast at 21 hours and 10 minutes. Let's go. Breaking my fast with 140 grams of guacamole and 85 grams of canned mackerel. Yum. And no, I did not end up doing yoga. I'm gonna do it now. And yes, I changed into a different shirt because I weighed myself naked and I just grabbed this, but I'm probably gonna change back into what I was wearing. But anyway, let's just grab some of this. Yum. And remember to dose your food with sodium and potassium. All right, that was a pretty awesome day. Macro-wise, I did pretty well. It was a solid keto omad day. I had those buffalo wings I made, and I also had some barbecue wings using Stubbs sugar-free barbecue sauce. And I make these myself. I pretty much just grind the pork grinds in the Ninja blender, get them really nice and grinded, and I dip the wings after seasoning them, of course. My wings are always seasoned. I dip them in eggs, and then I roll them in the pork rinds, and I fry them with peanut oil. I always use peanut oil to fry things on keto, not canola oil. And then after that, I bake it in the oven and they come out nice and crispy. So on that day, I had 1,768 calories, a little more than I'd like, but it's okay. Keto saved me with this one because the scale ended up doing what I want it to do the next day. I had 22 grams of net carbs, so 22 grams of carbs, 98 grams of protein, and 139 grams of fat for another successful keto OMAD day. If you made it this far into the video, just drop in a bunch of chicken emojis and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Take care. Bye.